Google has officially unveiled its new Pixel lineup with the Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, Pixel 10 Pro XL, and the Pixel 10 Pro Fold set to launch in the coming weeks. That's 4 new devices for 4 very different types of buyers, and we've had hands-on time with all of them. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at some of the key upgrades the Pixel 10 line brings to the table. Let's kick off with Pixel Snap, which is a feature that's available on all Pixel 10 models. Essentially, Pixel Snap is an ecosystem of magnetic Qi 2 wireless charging accessories for the entire Pixel 10 line, but you may as well call it MagSafe for Android. Google's new accessories include magnetic chargers, magnetic stands, and yes, you'll even be able to attach third-party MagSafe accessories to your Pixel 10. Suffice to say, this is a big deal for Google and indeed the future of Android phones, as Pixel Snap removes the need for adhesive magnetic rings and bulky magnetic cases. Here's hoping we see other Android phone makers launch similar charging systems in the future. Another new feature of the entire Pixel 10 line is Camera Coach, which uses AI to help you take better photos. This Gemini-based software tool can analyze a scene in the Pixel 10 viewfinder and offer suggestions on how to improve your shot. It can tell you which shooting mode to use, how best to frame your subject, and suggest other useful pointers for getting the most out of your Pixel 10 camera. Alternatively, if you want to improve a photo that you've already taken, the Pixel 10 introduces Edit with Ask Photos, which, as the name suggests, lets you ask Gemini for specific photo edits. You can request improvements to things like sharpness or lighting, or even ask Gemini to add AI-generated content straight onto your image. Sticking with cameras, and Google has finally added a dedicated telephoto camera to its base Pixel flagship. The Pixel 10 gets a 10.8 megapixel telephoto camera with 5 times optical zoom and 20 times digital zoom, which is the same telephoto camera as you'll find on the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. Thankfully, Google hasn't ditched any of the other cameras to make room for this new lens on the Pixel 10, so you'll still get the usual wide and ultra-wide options. Bear in mind though that the Pixel 10's ultra-wide lens has dropped from 48 megapixels to 12 megapixels. Of course, for the best Pixel cameras, you'll want to go for the Pixel 10 Pro or the Pixel 10 Pro XL, which both sport a 48 megapixel telephoto sensor and offer up to 100 times digital zoom. That said, we're glad to see Google finally equip its base model with a capable zoom camera this year. Every Pixel 10 model is powered by the new Tensor G5 chipset, which Google says is the most significant upgrade to the Tensor platform since its debut 5 years ago. Versus the Tensor G4, the G5 boasts a 34% faster CPU and a 60% more powerful TPU, so you can expect smoother performance, faster AI processing, and better battery efficiency from every Pixel 10 phone. The Tensor G5 is also paired with the new Titan M2 security chip, which offers baked-in security features like automated call screening, malware protection, and even a built-in VPN. So, while we're not expecting the Tensor G5 to compete with the Snapdragon 8 Elite or Apple's A18 Pro chipset in terms of raw power, it should deliver a clean and crucially secure software experience. At first glance, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold looks very similar to its predecessor, and while it is pretty much the same thickness, it benefits from a world first in the foldable category. Yes, finally, we've got a foldable with an IP68 resistance rating. This basically means the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is resistant to both water and dust, which is a selling point that not even the Galaxy Z Fold 7 has to its name. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold ships with an IPX8 rating, meaning it offers the same level of water protection but no dust protection whatsoever. So this is a big deal for both Pixel Fold fans and indeed foldable fans more generally, as it means the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is now just as secure as the very best flagship phones. Other durability upgrades for Google's new foldable include a new gearless hinge, which Google says will stay strong for over 10 years. So there you have it, 5 key things you need to know about the Google Pixel 10 lineup. For a deeper dive into all 4 new products, head to TechRadar.com, where we'll be posting our full reviews and verdicts on which Pixel 10 model is best for you. Are you tempted by any of Google's new Pixel products? Let us know in the comments.